r/AskReddit, you are on a first date, and they tell you their favorite movie causing you to get up and leave. What was the movie? Or it's a tactic to get you to leave lol. Came looking for this, not disappointed. I like it for the plot. Birth of a Nation. Triumph the Villains. The Last Airbender. Never heard of it, but I've seen a killer cartoon by a similar name. Totally justified, they murdered it with a hammer. Yeah, they're clearly delusional. There is no movie by that name. I watched that movie and thought it was okay. Never seen the show. Years later I watched the anime. That movie is nothing like the anime. Battlefield Earth. It means they are going to drag you to get audited. Spaceballs. Hear me out. I am walking to buy an engagement ring right there and then. That is the only appropriate reaction for their favorite movie being a Mel Brooks film. My all-time fave is actually Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Deleted. A Serbian film. Edit, Google at your own peril, it's one of those movies. As someone who's watched this movie, anyone who says it was a good movie should be on a list. 50 Shades. 50 Shades is only considered romantic cause it's a rich good-looking guy. If he was in a trailer park it would be the intro to Law and Order SVU. Y'all thinking this would disgust up, but it's the other way around. He/she would leave just to make their date pay and establish the sub/DOM roles for their activities for the night. Big brain move. I'd definitely stay the night. Should have been a Tyler Perry movie. Nobody mentioned Cats yet? Can't blame people for not wanted to remember that movie exists thought. I mean, that might be the kind of crazy that is harmless but really interesting for at least the first few dates. Dragon Ball Evolution. Between that, Last Airbender, and Death Note they really give us the middle finger with live-action anime movies. I'd consider myself lucky for having watched the movie before the anime. I'd have cringed a lot otherwise. The Cannibal. It makes me wanna puke. Jack and Jill. I genuinely loved that movie, looks like we're not dating anytime soon, stranger. Human Centipede, even if it's ironic. One of those awful Kirk Cameron Left Behind flicks. So bad I watched it twice in the theater. Absolutely howled with laughter every time they zoomed right in on Forrest Whitaker's lazy eye as a plot device. Might be time to watch it again. Honestly, if Kirk Cameron's name comes up on a date for any reason whatsoever, I'll be gone. Nothing is worse than his Saves Christmas movie. Aragon. I saw it when I was like 10, and knew it was shit even then. They destroyed that book with that film. Was awful. Scientology recruitment video. From Justin to Kelly. The upside to somebody picking this movie is you know they are of legal age, 30s at least. Hot College Co-eds 9. Terrible storyline, they really lost direction after number 8. It made Backdoor Sluts 8 look like Titty Twisters 2. Worst movie I have ever seen 10 times. Terrible acting too. I couldn't tell whether they were coming or going. I noticed they didn't have any problems recasting when some of the previous stars were no longer available. Marvel could learn from them. Emoji Movie. My favorite movie is Independence Day. Oh cool. So was mine in high school. 2 Independence Day 2. Check please. Lord of the Ring theatrical. You go extended or go home, I need someone who can go the distance, I won't tolerate weakness. Peter Jackson said the theatrical cuts are his preferred version and the extended cuts are a bonus for the fans. Birth of a Nation or Fall of Minneapolis or 2000 Mules or Plandemic or Savings Christmas would all end it right away. God's Not Dead. OMG, my family loves that movie. As a Christian, I probably should too, but damn if it's not a boring, cringe fest if I've ever seen one. I'm all for people showing their love and spreading the word of God, but in ways that aren't so in your face. My religion is something that is private to me, and something I hold close to me. It's not something other people need to be bombarded with, especially not someone who doesn't believe. My very Catholic parents drilled this into my head from a very young age. Human Centipede. Not ironically. 2 Girls 1 Cup. That is a short feature at best. Rips off napkin bib and storms off. That's just a snippet from an actual movie called Hungry Bitches. Solo. Such a charming feel-good movie. Snuff. One of those movies that Dinesh D'Souza directed. Any of the Saw movies I don't do that kind of stuff. The first was interesting. The rest were just torture porn and so damn lame. 50 Shades of Grey. I think that's a red flag. I don't want to get stabbed. Link. Human Centipede. 1 Animal. 2. The Human Centipede. 3. A Serbian film. Nuh-uh, in getting TF up. Cuties. American History X, but they identify with the wrong side. The Emoji Movie. By far, Mr. Wrong, Ellen DeGeneres and Bill Pullman, and just mind-bogglingly bad. The Zapruder film. Sound of Freedom. And I like to think the video for Mixed Messages is a sequel to Red Flags. Link. Twilight. Ugh. But it's funny. I think Citizen Kane. The reason being that though it is one of the most important movies in terms of innovation and the evolution of filmmaking, I would find it hard to believe it is actually someone's favorite film given our ages and all that has been made since. If someone said this, I would think that they were not telling the truth and just being pretentious, trying to sound like a film person. If someone said Citizen Kane is their favorite movie, I'd think they've either never seen it or fell asleep trying to watch it. Freddy Got Fingered. If someone told me that was their favorite movie, I would marry them. Dad D, why would you like some sausages? Dad D, why would you like some sausages? That is a title I haven't heard in a very long time. I only see one LeBaron Freddy. Sex and the City. She said, the costume design was a highlight. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.